Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have been at Techo ShowCon, my name is Aaron Yobridge Fristic, and I got here by imitating a real comedian. Yes. So my act is called What I Did During My Summer Vacation. Because in school we were told at the end of summer, tell our class what we did during our summer vacation. Seeing as I haven't been in school for the last 10 years, I got bored and decided I'm going to tell all of you. So I consider Techo ShowCon the beginning of my summer vacation, and you know, I can't do the poolside stuff, babe watching that I used to do during the summer, because now I work at a supermarket. But that's okay, that's okay. The end of Techo, I had the wind of this convention beneath my wings. I was so excited, so happy I walked into work. I even told my boss, greeted him with the same enthusiasm. Hello, sir, how are you doing? Isn't it a wonderful day? He looks at me with this stain on his face and says, oh, back from your fuzzy-wuzzy convention, are you? You kidder, it's not a fuzzy-wuzzy convention, it's an anime convention, Goku, Naruto. Oh, well in that case, get to scrubbing the toilets. I have to drop a spirit bomb that your cleaning jutsu cannot handle. With that, my wings turned into cement and I fell ungodly back into reality. But I mean, you guys know what it's like getting back into a school routine after the summer vacation. We're all bored, we all fall into horrible daydreams. Mine were quite pleasant. I often thought that a Gundam would crash into the school. The Gundam pilot would walk out and be like, we need you to fight the horrible Zeon Empire. Yes! This was the subject I chose for my I Have a Dream essay for Martin Luther King Day. Would it surprise any of you that I was pulled into the principal's office for terroristic writing? I know, I was surprised too. I thought it was great. You guys should have seen what I chose for my what I want to be when I grow up speech. I will simply answer by saying, I wanted to be the very best like no one ever was. Thank you. Now, for the past couple of years, I like standing up here and telling stories, but I also like causing debate. I like having conversations with people. So the next part of my act, I have to know, how many Attack on Titan fans do I have in this audience? You're all going to hate me very soon. Now I'm going to pose this same question to you that was posed to me. What would happen if Eren Yeager and Shinji Ikari switched places? I would have to say Evangelion would be a hell of a lot better. Now, Eren Yeager in Evangelion, picture the end of Evangelion. The life tree up in the air, the multiverse open to a realm of possibilities. What could he become with his fearlessness? Yes. He could realize that he was divergent and go underground and fight a fascist government. Meanwhile, saving the script to Transformers 4, which ironically was altered by Sentinels in the days of future past. At a time when S.H.I.E.L.D. was just learning to hail Hydra, the fall soldier was becoming winter. Everything was just about to go crazy and snap. Oh wait, that was Gwen. Wonder how many of you actually got that. But nevertheless, the multiverse was saved. We all got down and danced to, Hooked on a Feeling with Guardians of the Galaxy and Dancing with the Little Baby Groot. Well, it seems I don't have anything to tell me the time, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting short on my act. So, let's rhyme. Attack on Titan is grand. People running in terror across the land. The fan base is huge. The fangirls are happy. I had one once, but she hauled off and slapped me. But I guess what I'm really saying here is this show's a fad. Don't worry, more will come along. It's not really that bad. So go on, go out, get up, get out, check out this fact. I'm out of time. Start the next act.
Really want to give me the mic again? All right. Judges.
Dog. Dog, dog, dog. Dog. Dog, 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 dog. 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 Yeah.
A man of many words prior to me. What can I say? It's funny. I laughed. I don't get any of the references. Let me put it this way. There were a couple. I did understand a reference or two. So, much like Chris Evans as Captain America. Now, I do actually like it. I appreciate self-deprecation. I don't understand half the references, but I love what you did. And I laughed a couple times, and if you can do that, it's universal, and you're doing really good. So, I appreciate it.
So, to add to what my friend Charles over there said. Dog? No. So, you started off really well, then you hit a little bit of an emergency brake when you started rhyming at us. Think I would have liked to have seen a little more after the effect there. When you hit on some good jokes. The audience your audience is laughing. That's good. But I think you could have brought out a little bit more, and maybe after the rhyming bit, maybe you had just one last real joke to leave on. Your rhyme really didn't wrap up the act like I think you thought it would. So, but like I said, you had some laughs. Audience enjoyed the references. I got most of them. I have yet to. I never was a comic book guy, but I got all the anime references. Yeah, I know. I was into Transformers as a kid. I never got into American comics. But like I said, you had some laughs, and I have apparently killed you. So, but yeah, like I said, keep working on it. Keep working on it. That's all you can do is keep working on it, because everything is funny to someone, but nothing is funny to everyone. There you go.
Ha. The mic is mine again.
Now, the trick is to tell them stories that don't go anywhere. Like that time I had to go to Shelbyville, I needed a new heel for my shoe.
I will take your words of wisdom and use them wisely. So I guess no more cat story. So I think that is one thing that's funny to everyone. Cats, the internet. The internet likes cats. Okay, all right. Anyways, we have another act. We have multiple acts after that. So, the next act will be, if I can find the paper. Next act, up next, we have Keelie Branch reading his own original haikus. So...
Hello, KuroKiiro people. I met you yesterday, right? As you may know or may not know, haiku is one of the representative forms of poetry in Japan. It's found in the Manyoshu, which means a collection of 1,000 leaves, which is one of the oldest, which is one of the oldest like anthologies of poetry in Japan. Sorry if I seem a bit nervous, like not really used to crowds or, well, small crowds. Let me see. All right, second of all, I'd like to apologize if these seem a bit rushed. I actually only wrote them this morning, so I guess they're a bit half-assed. Well, for the first one, the wind rushes on, the sun blazes through the trees, such is the summer. This one is actually, the next one is actually kind of kind of like more like, well, funny. Well, at least it was funny to me. It was about like what I saw at last year's Anthracon. Last year's Anthracon, one of the suitors fell down. People around laughed. I know. Haikus are like, you know, a bit brief. It's like the scheme is like 5-7-5 for the syllables, you know. So like you can't like really put like a lot of information in it. Like I guess like the brevity like of the poem is like it's supposed to be like its true essence, if I remember. Okay. Watching Attack on Titan, the first episode, it is quite horrifying. Well, that was like a few months ago when I actually did watch the first episode. When the Titans actually started eating the people, that kind of like put me off at first. Also, the way they use the blood is quite artistic, though. So I guess. Land of bending reeds, and of the sun's rising east, such is great Nippon. I thought I'd add like a poem about Japan, you know, since this is like a Japanese arts and culture festival, so. And my last one was like, I was thinking of like the images on like the Hubble Space Telescope. In case you're like not like aware what that is, it's like this kind of like this ultra like powerful telescope that like NASA has. It can see like stars and like nebulas and stuff. My scientific background isn't that great, so. Stars die off in light to leave dark everlasting. Nova is the end. Thank you. Well, thank you for the applause. I guess this is the end of my act. I know it probably wasn't as exciting as the skit or like the comedy routine before that, but I figured I'd go up anyway. Well, I'm glad that you listened to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Stay up to listen to the judges.
So the hardest part of getting up on stage, period, is getting up on stage. I'll be the first to admit, when I started doing this stuff, I was scared out of my mind, and I overcompensated by fire hosing. The fact that you're able to keep yourself from doing that is impressive, because most people get really scared and immediately just start rambling. You have good delivery on that. Tip, this was told to me by the great Helen McCarthy. Do not allow yourself to get stuck in that 5-7-5 mentality. With haiku, you do not need to. It's more of a suggestion. You're putting your emotion and your observation into the poem. So don't try to pigeonhole it. Tell the poem you want to tell. And then everything will flow from there. Don't explain it. Just say it. And your meaning will come through. Because you have the image in your head, and you're capable of putting it on paper, and you're capable of evoking with it. So don't explain it. Just read it and let it flow, and I guarantee you will not have any problems, because you obviously have your eyes on the prize, and you know exactly what you want to say with your haiku. So just go and say it, and if the other people don't get it, well, then they don't understand haiku.
There's more judges. There's 2 others. That's cool.
I just want to say that I'm the one who's always saying I don't understand anything. I think I actually understood where you come from on something, though. A lot of the imagery that you brought to the table was fascinating to me. Specifically the first one. When we're done here, I want to read these again so I can actually look at them, because you actually had a great voice that you worked with. I appreciate, too, even in between intense artistic imagery, you were kind of self-deprecating. You were willing to kind of enjoy it. And in an interesting way, you actually led the crowd better than I've seen a lot of people do. And I've come to a lot of panels. I've talked a lot myself. You don't ever shoot down what you do. Immediately, you started talking about, oh, these may be half-assed. These may not be that great. They were good. You did a great job. And keep doing that. Keep put your heart into what you do, and eventually you will hit a point where it comes easy to you to speak, and you're already doing a great job. Keep it up. Really do it.
So, I wrote a haiku. I like what you did. More confidence would be great. On the whole, well done.
Now, that's all. That's all the judges. So thank you very much. Yeah. I like poetry. I write songs, so, you know, lyrics are poems, or poems are lyrics, or something, and then music, and then song. Song process in a nutshell. Yeah. Maybe? Yes. So, next up, we have a Vocaloid act. We have Ren and Len and Meiko and Keito. Okay, and they need mics.
You need a mic, yeah. Guy behind us needs a mic.
No, Miyako needs a mic, I thought. Just me.
Nobody wants me to have a mic.
Give it to her.
I already gave people
She can go first and then you come over. Oh, okay, let's just go.
All right, you ready?
Then why did you do that?
What did I do?
You know what you did.
No, I don't.
Guys, cut it out.
Pocky!
Guys, no, stop. No. Why are you even here, Miyako?
Because of all the yelling.
What's going on here?
He stole the Pocky, and he took my orange.
She stole my banana. Back.
Can't you guys just share for a minute?
No, never.
Fine, I'll take the Pocky and you don't get any.
But,
Len,
See what you did.
Len, why do you do this to her?
What? Why do you care? You're not my father anyway.
Of course I'm not your father. I'm a Vocaloid. Now look what you did. They're fighting. Go break it up.
You break it up. She's your wife.
Excuse me?
Run!
And see, children, this is why we can't have nice things or Pocky.
They just ran off with a microphone. So they need to come back and be judged and bring the mic. A mic has been stolen. Have you? Oh, okay. And the mic has been found. Oh, right. And now that we have everyone here, the judges may judge.
Well, dog, I can see you guys are going to start fighting. And that's okay. I like wrestling. So pre-scripted combat, excellent in my book. I'm a little confused, though. I expected a little bit of singing. You are Vocaloids. And I thought Vocaloids burst into song at the drop of a hat. But if you're exploring your dramatic side and dealing with tension, I want some Pocky.
Thank you. A++++++.
Bribery is able to be rewarded here. It was really cute. I don't know what it was going for, but I like it. It was funny. I'm assuming I get it. It's art. I understand. And I also thoroughly enjoy Pocky, so it's a win all around, I think. I can understand why we would, maybe break into combat instead of songs over delicious wafers with chocolate. And so I get it. Keep it up, and definitely fight for your chocolatey goodness.
So, you're Vocaloid. Where's the music? Where's the sound? So I wrote a haiku that sums up my feelings. What the heck was that? I think the audience wants another cat tail. Seriously though, be proud that you were able to actually be on stage. Very few people can, can actually be on stage and do what you did. So, take that.
Very good job. Oh no, with everyone being so hungry at the moment, I can easily see a fight for some oranges or bananas or Pocky breaking out. Oh no. Might fight someone for Pocky. You're out? You ate it all without me? Three of you ate it all without me? Oh, it's you just because I am not a nation. Huh. I do not feel it. I do not feel it. But some kind of discrimination against non-nations. Or discrimination against Vocaloids. Do Vocaloids, can they only sing? I don't know. Vocaloids sing. They can dance. They can dance, exactly. MD, Vocaloids, we can dance. Yes. All right. And next up, we have, Next up, we have someone who has been attending Techo since age 13. Her first Techo was Techo 7. You've probably seen her around Techo, and you probably know her face, but you might not know her name. You also may have seen her on the KDKA during Techo this year. You probably didn't know that she could sing. So would everyone please welcome Amanda Gunkel to the stage as she sings The World of Midnight from Black Lagoon. She is dedicating this performance in memory of her late father, Mark Gunkel, who lost his battle with cancer this year.
Someday I want to run away to the world of midnight, where the darkness filled the air, where its icy cold, where nobody has a name, where living is not a game. There I'll hide my broken heart, dying to survive, where no one can see me cry tears of my lonely soul. There I'll find peace of mind in the dark and cold world of midnight. Midnight, midnight.
In a word, one single word, impactful. And that's the important part. I felt that. I'm still feeling it right now. So there's an enormous amount of impact in just such simple words conveyed so effectively to all of us. You don't need music, girl. You just need your voice.
It was an incredibly emotive performance. So much emotion coming out. It spoke of sadness and so many things going on at once. I can't speak. I have no way to judge the quality of singing. I can't hear anything to save my life, but I can tell very much that you meant everything that you were saying just from the way you were saying it. So thank you.
I definitely felt what you were trying to convey. I will say that you performed far better on the stage tonight than you did on Hitman yesterday. So, well done.
Thank you.
All right. And Amanda was our last act. So now the judges will deliberate